Hello YouTube, please go like and subscribe my video. Brent DBA. This is my first video on my C10 truck. It is a 1985 Chevy. Been working on it for about 2 years now, but I'm not going to get into the details of it. Just today I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my headlights. I went ahead and bought the RGB Zulu headlights off of Amazon. The 4x6s. It came with 4 of them, as you can see. I've already taken my truck apart. I took the grill off already and everything. I left one of the lights on to kind of explain what I'm doing here. They said that these lights were plug and go online. As you can see, I did run into some trouble because it just wasn't completely plug and go. But I'll teach you guys how to actually install and get the headlights to work also, and not just the halos like it did out the box. But I will give a little review on my truck. Like I said, it's an 85 C10. As you can see, I've been doing a couple upgrades to it. Right now it's currently down. I'm having trouble out of my ignition. My ignition is getting stuck, causing me to get stranded and not be able to cut the truck off, or having to unplug the battery to kill the truck. I might do a video later on today, seeing how I can finish on fixing the ignition. We have to buy a couple of tools to, pull this all off and stuff, but we're trying to figure that out this evening. But right now, by myself, I'm working on my headlights. This is the rest of the truck. It's in my garage. It's not running, so I can't show you too much how the light's on at the moment. I will be getting a wrap put on here also. I might do a video on that too. I'm going to change this whole truck out. It's from East Texas and I brought it a long ways. Put a small block 350 in here. As you can see, it's a cam in it. I'll let you guys hear it and we'll do an engine review next. But right now I'm going to focus on my headlights and wiring. But I will say that these 350 motors are very dependable. It's not the fastest, it's not for racing, but I've been enjoying it so far of me driving it the past 6 months. The truck does still need some work done to it. I have a lot planned to do on it, but we're getting there surely but slowly. Okay, I'm going to get into my headlights. Okay, so as you can see, I already took out the old glass ones I had and install these new ones. You know how to do that. It's 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. You pull these chrome pieces off and this light will just pop right out. And you do that for each side. Right now I have my fog light cover still here from my grill. And then I have my lamp here. It's just, don't pay that any attention. What I'm going to get into is how to reverse the polarity on these lights, because they will not just work out the box. Plug in the plug-in. As you can see, this is the back of the plug. I put duct tape on it to keep water out and everything. So this is the new light, the plug, and then it comes with these. It comes with an adapter. You're gonna need to use those adapters no matter what. You have to use these adapters. That's how you adjust the polarity. Okay, so how I plugged mine in. At first I did direct. The halos worked, nothing else worked. And I'll get into how to power the halo source and the power box also. As you can see, these came with a power box. I got it laying down here. This is a power box that came with the Bluetooth setup and everything. I'll show you guys how to wire that up next. But first, I'm going to focus on this. Okay, this is the original plug of the truck. It's a little old, as you can see. So what I did, black wire is always the ground wire. So I went black here, and I see that it's a black wire on this one. On the third, this is black. So I went black to black. Now you have a yellow and a red one to figure out. You have 2 plugs here on the top side. This is a daytime runner. So I went positive, left, And this is an accessory, the yellow. I put that one at the bottom, and that worked. That made my headlights come on right there. That's all you need to do. It was very simple. I put tape on here to keep these in here. It kept falling out because this is 30, 40 years old of wire. This is original, you know, so I want to keep it in there. That's how you reverse the polarity on the headlights, on the Zulu headlights right there. That's how you get them to come on. They will not come on if you plug this new light into the old socket without this new line. Okay. And this, you know, all the Zulu headlights have connectors. This controls the halo and the Bluetooth. They're all connected through each other. You always plug these in, no matter what. Okay, so now we're gonna get into how do you plug in the battery pack that it comes with. It has the Bluetooth on it. Please excuse my recording, I'm trying to do my best. This is a Bluetooth battery pack, as you can see. I got it in there, but I'm gonna come back out and show you guys where I plugged it into. It's the reason why I have my grill off. Here are my fog lights, park lights. I spliced, I didn't actually splice. I got a lighter and I burned into my black wire, which is the ground wire. And then I burned into the brown/green wire. That's the park light wire right here, the third one. That's the park light wire. I burned into that and I tied my red wire, positive wire of the battery pack into the green, brown, and I tied my black ground wire from the battery pack into the black on the fog lights. So now I have my battery source hooked into my fog lights. So when I cut in my fog lights / park lights, the halos will come on. The halos will not operate with the vehicle off. At first I tried to do direct. I hooked the battery pack onto this big battery. It stayed on all night, killed my battery. That's not how you do it. Once again, you have your black wire and your red wire on your battery pack, splice into the ground wire, the black one, and splice into the brown/green wire. So red goes with green, black goes with black. Right now I have my halos changing. That's a setting on your app that you can do. Pretty cool. As you can see, so you only have one battery pack, so don't worry about this side. Leave this side normal. And as you can see, they are functioning. It might be on the brights, but everything is functioning correctly. Once again, as you can see, splice, splice. All 4 lights operate the same way. You have to use them on all 4. And you'll figure out, the black is always with black, that's your ground wire. And you'll figure out the red and the yellow. It's not going to work if it's cross pattern. So it's a 50-50 chance that you'll be able to figure out how to set that part up. And once that gets set up, you'll be able to run the daytimes all the time instead of having to run it onto the switch. We wanted to run it to the switch, but we ended up changing that because I couldn't figure out where the main source was. But I hope that this could help y'all. See, I cut my fog lights off, everything cut off. You don't have to worry about power source anymore. This is all it is to it. Now I'm going to put this back on, stick that back in there. Make sure you connect everything real tight, real good. Duct tape and electrical wire. Put your grill back on. And that's how you install your Bluetooth Zulu 4x6 headlights. And reverse the polarity, because it is not just a plug and go. My fog lights are on now. As you can see, my headlights did not come on, just the fog lights, which is the halo. I can't go into the app right now to control it, but as you can see, it's on color changing. That's how you do it. And it all started here. Splicing into the black wire of the fog light and the green wire. Green to red, black to black for the battery pack. If you haven't already, please go like and subscribe my video, Brent DBA. I will be doing more videos on my 1985 C10. As you can see, I do have a couple more goodies on here. Body lift, 33s and 20s, Flowmaster 44s. A lot to show you guys in store.